Hey, or should I say, heyo. Today, I wanted to show you Snow by Red Hot Chili Peppers. This is a great beginner song just to get you going, but also a great intermediate picking song to improve your picking. So, without further ado, let's get into Red Hot Chili Peppers, Snow. Okay, so like I was saying in the intro, today I wanted to teach you Snow by Red Hot Chili Peppers. So, it's a simple 4-chord song with a pretty intricate little fun trill lick. I think the tempo is what throws a lot of people, but we'll break it down slow at first, and then we'll bring it up to speed. So the chords to the song today look something like this. 6th fret, 6th fret, 4th fret. This is our G minor chord. And the pinky slides up to the 7th fret on the A string, so now 7, 6, 4, giving us an E major chord. We then take this whole shape up a string set, 7th fret root on the low E string, gives us a B chord, and then we're going to take this whole shape back down the string set, up 2 frets. That gives us an F sharp major chord. So those are our 4 chords. To recap, we got G minor. This is an inversion of G minor, but we're here at the 6th fret A string. We bring our pinky up to the 7th fret A string, E chord, bring it up a string set, gives us our B chord, and then we bring it back down the string set up 2 frets to our F sharp chord. And then there's one more chord in the transition. So G sharp minor, E, B, and then it does a similar motion to that, but in reverse. And this is just giving us another F sharp chord. So, inversions. If you're unfamiliar with that term, it's just a fancy word for taking notes of a chord and inverting them, putting them in a different order. So, we're putting the 5th in the bass, so this would be a 2nd inversion chord. If all this is Latin to you and sounds like craziness, well, I have a music theory video, boom, right there, little introduction for those of you who need it, but not necessary for this lesson. I will explain everything. So, these are our chord shapes. John Frusciante, the guitarist of Red Hot Chili Peppers, loves this kind of chord shape here. You can basically think of it as like a C chord, as if it was moved up, and then you used your index finger as a capo. So he uses this kind of thing all the time under the bridge, being a core example. I think the real pizzazz here is in the right hand picking. So we're going to break it down nice and slow. So we have our first shape here, 6th fret, 6th fret, 4th fret, and the pattern goes like this. That's it. So we're going down the A string, D string, G string. Then we're hammering from 4th fret to 6th fret, pulling off, landing on the 6th fret D string. A string, D string, G string, back up to the D string, hammer on, pull off, D string, down pick back to the G string. Once again, nice and slowly. Okay, then it just moves into the next chord shape. Exact same string set, so we do the exact same picking. One more time. And then we take the chord shape up a string set, exact same shape, 7th fret, 6th fret, 4th fret here, and we do the exact same kind of pattern. Except for now, E string, A string, D string, A string, D string with our trill. time. Okay, and then we move it down the string set again, up 2 frets, exact same thing. One more time. And then it repeats. So that's one whole pass, but it changes on the second go around. So exact same as before. Here's the change up. So it goes from our B chord So it goes from our B chord so exact same motion, but we just move the bass note down. And like I said, this is still just an F sharp chord, just an inversion. Okay, so that is the verse, also the intro, and the chorus. So we'll go over it one more time with the lick, with the riffing. Okay, so we're back here at the 6th fret A string, and we do our picking pattern like this. And that's a whole pass right there. So you can even kind of strum through this, which he does later on in the song, I believe in the second verse instead of, or the second chorus, instead of picking the lick, because I'm sure his hand is getting tired at this point, he decides to switch over to the chords. So you can kind of strum these chord shapes just the same as you'd pick them with the rhythm, obviously. So example of that would sound like this. Okay, so that's just the chords. So maybe when you're introducing yourself to this, before you even get to the picking portion of it, if you just want to familiarize yourself with the chord shapes and the movement, the progression, I don't think that would be a bad idea. So we're starting here, 6, 6, 4. This is our G minor inversion chord. We hop up to the E chord, B chord, F sharp chord. So G sharp minor, E, B, F sharp, G sharp minor, E, B, F sharp. Okay, so that's the verse and the chorus. That's the main bits here. So getting back to the picking part, let's get it up to speed here. So I think this is the part that gives a lot of challenge to even your intermediate guitarists. It's a quick movement, and he's playing it fast. It goes for a while. So this will not only test your endurance, but also your stamina. Once you're comfortable with these chord shapes under your fingers, and you're comfortable with the picking pattern, well, now we up the ante. Let's try to get it up to tempo here. Okay, so a little bit of that was kind of sloppy, I'm not gonna lie to you. But in John Frusciante style, in John Frusciante fashion, I think that's okay. So, just gonna put that out there. You don't have to be the cleanest guitarist in the world to rock. John Frusciante is a beautiful example of that. I love the way he plays. So, and if you clicked on this video, you probably do too. So we are in good company. So we'll do it once again, just for an example. 6th fret, A string, G sharp minor chord, at tempo with the trill lick. Here we go. And then you get into the chorus and you just kind of strum along with those chords. I feel like this is enough to get you going. The picking part is definitely the more challenging side of things. The rest of the song is pretty part and parcel. You know, just similar chords. There's a bridge where he's using the same chords that are in the verses, just in a different order. But today I mostly want to do an overview of the quick picking part with the chord shapes, which I find unique to John Frusciante and the Red Hot Chili Peppers. So if you did find this video educational, entertaining, or informative, I highly encourage you to hit like, subscribe. I noticed 90-something% of you are not subscribed to these videos. And if you are watching this and you are hearing this right now, I certainly encourage you to press like and subscribe. It greatly helps the channel in ways you would not understand unless you also do YouTube. I feel like all of us YouTubers be saying this, so maybe you do understand. But anyway, I feel like I've said enough for the day, and we'll throw it to the outro guy. Thank you again. Thank you so much for watching the video today. If you did make it here to the end, then I appreciate you. You're a real one. If it's not too much to ask in return, if you would hit subscribe, maybe press the like button, that will let YouTube know, and also myself, that you're enjoying this content, and it will push it out to more people. So I greatly appreciate you checking out the video today, but once again, we'll see you next time.